Yeah, sit nice and tall. Okay, so so I think it's relaxing. It's really funny. Um, right? Everything comes back to relaxing, to letting go. And even when I play with people for the self-defense and applications, it comes back to relaxing and letting go. So telling my friend, I said, they in Tai Chi we learn this saying. You say you win by losing, but losing is an illusion. Yeah? Losing means you let go, the no resistance, right? Instead of like bashing like two rams, right? Bashing their heads head on. You let one guy bash and then you just kind of pivot and it disperses. So when people are attacking you, right? When you have that resistance, you have a choice, yeah? You can either fight back. We think fight back or run away, right? But in between is to meet and deflect. And you either walk away, right? Like nothing happened. Right? So when people do that to you in crowds, they don't know who you are, right? You're just that person in front of them and they're so angry that they're going to pick on you. But it's really not personal. But if you deflect, you're almost invisible, right? It's like a gust of wind and you let them go, right? Or you engage them and you start playing with them at some level. And if you have a lot of time and a lot of energy, you can keep deflecting them. And every time you deflect them, right, they lose a little bit of energy until they run out of energy and they're like, wait, can we rest? Can we have a drink of water? Can I take a nap? Can we go have a beer and eat pizza? And then when I feel better, then I'll come and beat you up. I say, oh, okay. Right? And that's the time when you talk story, right? But it takes a lot of, you have to have the time and resource, and you have to have the energy to hold yourself like that and let it go, right? Yeah. So when I used to do that, I didn't understand the bigger picture. Oh, I get headache because you're just absorbing that person's, right? Whatever it is they're putting out. And sometimes it's not so much attacking, it's that they just have so much. Yeah. But after that, wow, they're your best friends. You don't want them to be your best friend. But they become your most ardent supporter. Because how they look at you, right? You're the only person in the world who listened to them and let everything come out and didn't attack them. They don't realize they're giving you migraine headache. Yeah. In there. So that's what the Tai Chi is about. Right? You have to build yourself up, right? So the exercise is to build yourself up, to study, and then everything goes to no resistance. So if you don't practice no resistance, you don't have that option, right? You only have this option or runaway option. Runaway option is resistance, you bounce off, right? But as you get softer and softer, right? You can deflect, you can redirect, you can be like the wind, yeah? And that's what it means, you win by losing. So you don't lose. The impression to the person attacking to you is they won and you lost, and you have to be like, oh, okay. So let go. That's what the Tai Chi is about, let go, right? I don't have to teach you hardness. Life teaches us that, right? But we have to practice the softness. So let go, let go, let go. It just keeps coming back to that, right? This is number one. Right? That's the most powerful energy source that we can tap, yeah? The sun. So we use that. Yeah? And then if you want to be invisible, you have to melt into nature. That's the Tao. So you have to let go under the feet. You have to let go on top of the head. Have to let go of here. Have to let go of here. Have to let go underneath by the tailbone. Yeah, all of that. Okay. All right. So the tailbone, the perineum. Right? Everybody know what the perineum is? Perineum is the butthole. Right? It's that muscle. So once you sit nice and straight, right? And you have to just think about that part of your body, and just don't squeeze, but think about you're going to squeeze and just kind of tense it up a little bit. Just think. Yeah? And as soon as you feel it, you're going to feel the muscle activate. Oh, here, put your feet on. As soon as you feel it activate, like it just activate, you just hold it there, but relax. Don't make it tight. Okay? And they call it Tian breathing. It's an energetic breathing. Okay? And you can do it, you can add it to anything you're doing. So in the Tai Chi, you can slowly add it in anytime you remember, yeah? And what it does is it pulls energy up from the root. And you want it to rise up the spine, up the central column, up to the crown. The crown is open, so it doesn't hit the crown, right? You just want it rising up to there. Okay? And what you want to do is you want to do it when you inhale. So you imagine you're going to squeeze, and you just feel it activate, and that's all you need. And as you breathe in, you just imagine it rising and up to here like a light. So you can imagine a beam of light. You can imagine like a little pearl, a little drop. Right? And again, the breathing, we don't tense, right? You just breathe in, and when you let it go, when you exhale, just let it go, just let it drop back down. Relax the perineum. Yeah. And you can do it in succession, or you can take a break and then do the next one. Right? You can take that extra breath and relax. So just rest your hands on your lap. Yeah. Right. Sit nice and straight, drop your chin. Imagine the top of the head being pulled while the lower body is relaxed. Feel your hips swivel forward a little bit. Relax the legs. Think about that one little spot. You can close your eyes just a little bit of light. Relax your breathing first. Feel the belly breathe. Feel the belly go in and out. And then when you're ready, just gently squeeze and breathe in, and just imagine that energy rising. And when you're ready to exhale, just let it go. Use the ha. And when you're ready, you do it again. Remember, you can just take your extra breath. Gently put the tip of your tongue on the roof of the mouth as you do this. Relax the face. Each time you do it, you want to get yourself to relax all the joints, all the muscles. And just think of that energy rising and falling up the spine, up the center. Remember to smile from the heart. If you feel your body move and shake and vibrate, you just let it go. You can imagine this light or energy, however you visualize it, just cleaning out your spine, the nervous system, the neck. Imagine it making the top of your head, give it a nice shine, a nice glow. And then slowly open your eyes. So, like everything else, when you first do it, you might have to kind of physically squeeze, yeah? But then as you recognize it, you always start with, oh, think of it. Think of it happening. And eventually you're going to feel it, just react. And then you realize, oh yeah, I don't have to like squeeze, right? As soon as I think about it, I'm training my intent, my E, to that spot. That part of my body responds and activates. So all kinds of training going on in there, right? E training. But that's energetic. And if you study energy work, there's different kinds of practices that are very similar where the energy rises from the tailbone up. So if you heard about Kundalini, you say Kundalini energy is that spiral serpent energy. It spirals up. You say it resides in the tailbone, and then it spirals up the spine. And people have experience where they're just really doing like usually still meditation, standing, and that energy builds and builds, and one day it just goes boom like a lightning bolt up to the top of the head and opens up the crown. And after that, it never feels the same. You never get that lightning bolt experience again. It's that one time just open up, yeah. But you might feel the energy starting to run. And then there's other practices where you're more conscious about. You might actually pull the belly button into the spine while you breathe in. They call it reverse breathing. And when you exhale, normally you breathe in, you expand, right? So what they like to call reverse breathing, you breathe in and you pull the belly in. And when you exhale, you let it go. But then as you start doing that, you realize, oh, that's kind of natural too. But what that does is it's like pressure cooker, yeah. It forces that energy in. So anytime you're doing that type of forcing the energy, take a break. You cannot just keep plowing. That's like never turning off the pressure cooker, right? Like, oh, the pressure cooker running out of moisture. I'm going to force water in there somehow, right? I'm not going to let it cool off. I'm not going to take a break, refill it, start again. I'm going to like crack it open and just inject water in there and shut it real fast. Dangerous, right? Yeah. You have to let it go, start again from there. Okay? So try that one more time. So in the Tai Chi for Health, Dr. Lam calls it Tian Breathing. Right? All these terms come from somewhere. I used to think like, oh, he made that up, but I realized no, he's passing on knowledge. It's just different systems. Okay, so bring the hands up. Yeah. Just use this to imagine everything opening and down, right? Connecting with the sun, letting everything go. Just rest the palms. Get yourself nice and comfortable. Pull the head back, the chin down. As you breathe in, tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Throat is open, chest, shoulders relaxed, falling. The belly expands and relaxes. Relax the face. And when you're ready, think of the Tian breathing. Just that perineum, just imagine gently pulling it as you breathe in. You can just imagine that energy spiraling up to the top of your head. You just take your time. Just let it rest there while you finish your breath. And then let it go when you're ready. And then slowly relax your breathing. Slowly open your eyes. Okay. And then another breathing that I used to do, I haven't done for a long time, is almost the reverse. So you imagine you breathing in from the top of your head. So as you breathe in, you imagine you breathing in through the top, right? It's sinking down to the tantin. And when you exhale, you can imagine it circling up, but what you want to focus on the exhale is you breathing out right through here, right through the center of your forehead. And same thing, don't, it's just imagine you breathing out right through here. And then eventually what happens is you start to feel the pressure. And you might feel your body go, oh, like this, and you're coming out, yeah? So both of them, you can tell they're clearing out the central channel. Just at one, you're starting from the bottom, going up and down. And the other one, you're starting from the crown, going down and out. But this one, when you breathe out through here, it does something a little different too. So same thing, but breathe in through the top of your head, relax, let it sink, relax the belly so the belly expands. And when you exhale, just think of it coming out of the center of your forehead. Yeah. Okay, when you're done, just slowly open your eyes and just breathe regular. Okay. And the last one we'll do. All these things I haven't done for a long time, and they're very rare. So it's funny because they're on. If I'm recording correctly, they'll be on YouTube, but they're hidden, right? You just have to know where to look. So the last one is called mystery palms. It's Guan Yin, and you take your hands and you spiral. Yes, so from the pinky first, you pull and you spiral. So it looks like this. The 1, 2, 3 are spiraled. The index finger points straight, and you want the thumb to try and point straight up. So the thumb and the index finger make that L, and those three spirals. So can come through in spiral. this is the width of your shoulder. Elbows are the width of your shoulder. You just relax. It falls a little bit. So you have that space. It's away. And in each palm, you imagine this ball of light, this little energy, and they're spinning for you. They're spinning this way. In other words, from your body, they're spinning out from your body this way. Yeah. So for you folks, it's going to come out from your body and spiral out. Yeah. And you just imagine this ball of energy, just gently spinning. Again, all intent, right? Don't force. You just imagine it spinning. Yeah. You can do it for 5 to 10 breaths. Right? And then you take your left hand, so opposite from me, you take your left hand and you put it on top. And then you imagine you rolling it together. You know, like you're making dumpling, dough ball. Yeah, so imagine you kind of smashing them together. You're compressing them. And you do it, 5 to 10 times. And then you reverse it and you put your right hand on top. And if you don't remember left or right, don't worry. And then you do the same thing, yeah, like you just compressing and smashing them together, right? And then you're going to separate them, and you do the same thing. They're just spinning from inside out. Okay, so that's the first part. And then the next part, you put the ball together, and you go 3 times. You roll it slowly together, and you drop it down. And all of these are slow. You take your time. And let your body move. Right? And don't try and stiffen your body. Okay, and then after the 3rd time, you offset. So like this, yeah. And just the overlap. So as that energy builds up in your palms, you can feel it kind of like sliding against each other. And sometimes it feels like whoop. Yeah? And you do about 3 times. And after 3 times, you do 1 time together. Okay? And then the next part, you match up your wrist like this. And if you can, you try and touch the forearms. And now you're holding one large ball of energy. And this is spinning clockwise. Yeah. So for you, it's spinning this way, right? Clockwise. The same thing, if you don't remember, don't worry about it, it's spinning. Yeah? So you just imagine it's spinning, and this is about, you can see it's about this height, yeah? The important part is you try and match up this part over here. Yeah. And not too stretched, but open. And same thing, maybe about 3 times, 3 to 5 times. And then you point each finger at each other, not touching, but just point them at each other, one at a time. And I start from my pinky, but if you start from your thumb, yeah, so they don't have to touch. You just want them to point at each other. Yeah. And the fingertips connect to the brain. So you're stimulating the brain. Yeah. And then the thumb. Yeah, so they don't have to touch, just point. Okay? And then you hold the ball again, you just let it spin around. Just let that cloud spin around. Okay, and then you slowly let it go. And then to repeat, right, you come from the back. Okay. So that first palm, right, just relaxing, coming from inside out, each palm. Sometimes your mind will jump to colors. Like you might say, I see one red, one blue. You just let those colors go. Yeah. Yeah. So you don't want to squeeze too much. Just relax. Yeah. Just relax the elbows and it comes in. Okay, and then your left hand on top, opposite from me. And just gently mash them together. 3 to 5 times, and then reverse your right hand on top and gently mash them together. And then you open it, go back to that first position. Okay, and then palms facing each other, and 3 times slowly rolling together. Yeah, and then you offset about 3 times, or at least 3 times. Okay, and then to end 1 time together. Okay. And then the palms up, and you match the wrist and the forearms. And it's circling a large ball, large cloud circling clockwise, just gently swirling. Okay. And then point each finger at each other, just for a breath. Okay, and then let that large ball swirl again. And then when you're ready, let it go. Do 1 more time. So it's called mystery palms. Okay, so each energy ball swirling from inside to out. Smile, relax. And left hand over right. And then right hand over left. And then open again. And then together, 3 times large circle. Just gently, just thinking of the move. And then offset. And 1 time together. And then hold that large ball, let it spin clockwise. And then point each finger at each other, 1 at a time. And then just cradle that large ball again. And then breathe in, and then slowly let it go. Just rest your palms on your lap. And just for a few breaths, review the Tian breathing. And so Tian breathing is just imagine gently squeezing the perineum as you breathe in. Let that energy rise to your crown. And when you're ready to exhale, you just let it go. Let everything go. Yeah, and then just breathe normally. And then practice breathing from the crown down to the Tian and then out through the forehead. Exhale out through the forehead. Just a few times. Make sure the tip of the tongue is on the roof of the mouth. And slowly open your eyes. Move your feet around. So probably thousands of different ways to do it. Energy breathing, yeah. All of you, if all of you oh, I like this, you go home and well, I don't remember exactly, so you start making up your own, right? And hey, it works. So all of a sudden, we got 15 more different ways to do it, and you all teach 15 people, and they all change it a little bit, right? And they all develop you a little bit differently, right? They develop one part of the body a little bit differently, and that's why you have real specific practices. But this is the third eye, yeah. So that prescience, that perception, yeah, that intuition, what's happening up there. So I don't know what it was, yesterday or the other day. Oh, I was in such a rush, and I try not to speed, but I'm in the fast lane, and the guy in the fast lane driving 45 miles an hour. I said, okay, let me practice intent. No resistance. So I'm going to imagine I'm telling him, right? I'm connecting to his head, and I have to say it really nicely because I have to make it his intent, and I have to be as relaxed as possible because that's what I'm trying to teach, right? The more resistance I have, then that energy doesn't flow, right? So I'm going, move to the center lane. Not yelling, move to the center lane. And he moved. And, it could be coincidence, right? You know how our freeways are, right? There's sections where people hang and then they move. And then I have to say, oh, thank you. Whether it worked or not, it worked, right? So it happened. I kept my anxiety down, right? I was appreciative. Yeah. Out there. But relax. When you do this type of things, it's intent. So in the beginning, yeah, maybe you squeeze and you overdo, but you understand what it feels like. Yeah, oh, that's what I'm activating. And then pretty soon you think about it and you can feel your body starting to activate, and you realize, oh, that's all I need. So Dr. Lam will say, oh, just think about it. Oh, that's enough. Yeah. He's funny because, in the Tai Chi for Health, there's no touch rule. When we're teaching strictly Tai Chi for Health, no touch rule. And the practice of holding forms, he said, oh, we don't do that in the Tai Chi for Health program. Outside, it's okay, but his workshop was, he said, we don't do what they call jongs. We don't just hold forms and meditate like that. But he's doing a move and he goes, oh, just wait, and he's doing the Tian Breathing. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Don't move. He's holding form, right? he do, he doing still. He's doing still movement. So even though he's like, oh, we don't practice that. He builds it into the workshops and the lessons. He's giving you that hint, like maybe you should explore that on your own. So yeah, the perineum, you just imagine just gently, and then as soon as you feel it squeeze, that's enough. But if you really like the practice, you're going to learn, like if you just think about it to activate it, that's enough for a certain level of training. Yeah? And there's other levels where you want it to pull a little bit stronger, and it rises to the top. And then you can add colors, and there's different things. But just to get it started from there. Okay. All right. Hands down. Come up. Drop your shoulders. Just imagine your hands floating. Extend your fingertips. Feel the fingertips gently pulling. And that pulls on every muscle, every ligament, all the way down through your shoulders, the ribs. It helps to open up the spine, the hips. Let the hips go. As you let them go, right, they'll open. As you let them go, your feet can start falling into the earth. Relax. Take a deep breath. And exhale. The more you relax, the more you can expand. The more you just think and let your body move by itself, the more the energy will flow. The more you relax and open the top of your head, the more the energy will connect in and out through the universe. The more you relax and open the bottom of your feet, the more the energy will flow in and out of your feet through the earth, and you can ground yourself as deep as you want. The more you relax your palms and your fingertips, the more you can grab energy and direct it and flow it in and out. And smile. Just relax, let the body expand. Okay, commencement. So first, you imagine you're gathering up the chi in your palms, right? So you just feel yourself expanding, and you connect the center of the palms together. You just breathe naturally. Drop the shoulders. As you drop your shoulders, your arms will swing forward a little. And when you're ready, we begin on the inhale. Right? So that lesson, the first breath is inhale, right? Right? That's like being born. Right? So when you're ready, you inhale and pick up. Right? Pick up that chi. Pick up that energy from the Tao. And introduce it to your heart. Wake up your heart. So heart is number one. And then you roll it around. And then you wake up the rest of the organs. Rub against the rib cage to stimulate the organs and expand. And bring it back to the heart. And open and close. And put it back. And down. Right? So, if heart is number one, if the organs express the emotions of the heart, then you have to wake up the heart first, right? So the baby comes out of the womb, and the baby has to breathe in, and the baby opens the eyes. Who do you want the baby to look at first? The dad, the doctor, the nurse, or the mom? Yeah, you're the mom. You're number one, right? So we wake up the heart first, right? So you wake up the heart with the energy from the Tao, right? And then we wake up the other organs, right? And remind them, oh, heart is number one, right? Oh, the heart is sharing that energy, right? The heart allows us to connect, right? And the heart allows all the organs to blah, 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 blah as much as they want. But when the heart goes, they have to go, oh, okay. But if you let the other organs take over, that's when you have to study what each emotional and mental part of that organ is, yeah? So the depression, the anger, the fear, the melancholy, right? Whatever that is. So you get stuck in those worlds. Oh, wait, I have to start, right? What's that first lesson? What's the first commencement? Wait, we have to make heart number one, right? So heart number one, and then we wake up the other organs, right? We have to reestablish that order. So there's a reason, or you can create that reason for it in there, right? In there. Okay, so first is quietness. Right? Wuji is quietness, so we can let things calm down. We can gather. We can let go as many distractions as possible. And we can remind ourselves why we're doing this, to learn how to relax, to build ourselves out, to be able to smile, right? To make heart number one, and to breathe. So when you're ready, commencement, breathing in and picking up the energy and bringing it to your heart. Extend and sink into the heart, connect. Then roll. And then bring it from the root and rub against the rib cage. Wash all the organs and come out of the throat. Right? Open your voice. Everything is open. And expand and relax. Okay, so number two, the second part, learning how to move that energy around. So you turn your waist to your right, same direction as me, your right, right? Expand and lift your sternum. Breathe in, and when you exhale, let it go. Ha. And look at your fingertip. Right? Just open. Keep on turning. Turn the other way. And let your right hand drop. So from single whip to one sow. And then let go. Turn your spine and let go. Look at the second finger, second line, eye level. And then look at the horizon or the mountaintop, or even farther away if you want. You can imagine you staring at the moon, a star. And then come back to the heart and reset. So every time we do the heart-lung Qigong, we're resetting, we're reminding ourselves, right, our center, what's important. And then we balance by doing the other side. So left side, lift the sternum. Look at the fingertip. Keep on turning. Okay, your sternum is your charisma. So you want to tilt this up. Right? That helps to hold yourself up. So you can project. And third time, look way out. Mountaintop, stars, way far outside of your body. And then come back to the center, reset. Lift the sternum, breathe in and out. Okay. So first time, the organs, right? Connecting with the chi, the organs, heart number one. Second time, little bit, just kind of moving it around, right? Like, oh, what do I have? Just kind of spreading it around. Okay. So third part, now we're going to play with it a little bit more, right? So brush knees. So you turn, you bring it up, breathe in, and now you're going to tap the outside. Right? So you tap the heart, and then the whole palms, and lift the sternum. So you lift the sternum, that helps you to project, right? Doesn't bounce back to you. And this one lets go. So this is like ground, right? Whatever you feel in here, right? If it's strong, right? You don't shock, you just let it go into the earth. So you want to change the form to look like this, or look like this, or look like this, that's fine, but it has to feel like this. The wrist, the joints have to let go, no matter where it goes. So I like you to start this way, so that as you decide, oh, I like this form, oh, 2/10, wait, I have to let go, I have to let go. Where's that feeling? Yeah, oh, there it is. Now the form's going to work, yeah? From there. Okay, and then keep on turning. As you turn, you roll your hands. Breathe in and Now we're really starting to introduce that medical Qigong, right? Washing through your own forearm. Okay? And then let go. So that's Hupipa. And then turn. And then parry. Right? So now we're starting to change direction. Right? We're rolling the ball a little bit more. We're stretching. We're splitting. Breathe in. And let go. Right? And turn, 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 turn. Right? Wrist on wrist. Breathe in. Start to grab. Exhale. And turn, turn, turn until you just feel it touch your rib cage. And then let go. Rolling back, large expansion. Gather. Compress. And let go. Lift the sternum again. And right at the end, let the wrists go. Yeah. As you come back to you, let the wrists go, everything lets go. Okay? We do the same thing on the other side. Right? So this third section, right, it just expands the movement. We start expanding outside of your body. Right? Rolling. Right? Washing through the arm. Learn how to turn the waist. Washing down the arm. Breathe in. Lift the sternum. Let go. Parry. Lift. Breathe in. Parry. Breathe in. Cover. Turn, 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 turn. Breathe in and start to grab. Turn, 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 turn. Touch the rib cage. So the movement is called block, but it said expand, right? And close. It's compression, and then let it go. And then let the wrist go. Yeah. Okay, and then repeat the left side again. So the fourth section, the last section. Come down, tap the heart. Let go. Leisurely tying the coat. Let go. Right hand comes in. Turn. Breathe in. Let go. Turn. Breathe in. Drop the shoulders. Let go. Breathe and turn. Let go. Breathe and turn. Let go. Big wind up. Oh, my spine adjusted. Heart. Let go. Okay. Fist under elbow. Turn. A single whip first. Right from the single whip, you drop the right hand and tight spiral now of the spine. Bottom hand holds a fist. Let go. Just drop the elbows. Right? From here, they're not lined up, so you have to turn. So fist under elbow lines up in the center. Breathe in. It punches out, rises, opens, turn. As you turn, this hand just brushes the inside. Lift and fall. Right? Lift and fall and turn. Drop the left and brush the knee. Tap the heart, palm. This hand lets go. And then repulse monkey again. Turn. One rises and turn, turn, turn. Look at the hand. Brush the knee. Lift the sternum as you exhale. One more time. Turn, third time. Repulse monkey. Leisurely tying the coat. Turn to wind up. Let go. Turn to wind up. Let go. Turn. Let go. Turn. Let go. Turn. Let go. Open and close, and everything sink. And then do the right side. Brush knee. Leisurely tying the coat. Let go. Breathe in. Let go. Breathe in. Let go. Drop the shoulders. Breathe in and turn. Let go. Breathe in. Let go. Open and close. Single whip. Left side. Turn and rise. Breathe in. Let go. Look at the fingertips. Drop the left hand. Tight turn of the spine. Breathe in. Let go. Turn, turn, turn. Breathe in. Let go. Rising, opening, turn, turn, turn. Let go. Repulse monkey. Let go. Lift the sternum. Every time you lift the sternum, feel how you won't rebound back. You can just project out, but you have to lift the sternum. You breathe in and you sink a little bit, and then lift the sternum. Exhale. Leisurely tying the coat, turn a little bit, let go. Breathe in, wind up, let go. Breathe in and wind up, let go. Drop the shoulders, breathe in and wind up, let go. Breathe in. Drop to the heart. Open and close. Closing. No resistance in the lower body. Just lift the sternum. And then slowly let everything fall back into place. Small breath. Breathe in. Gather. Press your left leg into the earth. Sink into the left hip so the right leg releases and bring it back a little. Let go. Press the right leg and sink into the right hip so the left leg can really release and bring back and let go. One more small breath. And you rest your hands on the lap. So while we're doing the bell meditation, if you want to review that Tian breathing and let go, you can do that. You can breathe in from the top and breathe out through here if you want, or you can just breathe. But if you do the energetic ones, in with just at least 3 breaths, just natural in and out. Okay? So anytime you do that structured energetic breathing, in with just natural breathing, let it go. Right? You cannot hang on to that extra energy. As your body builds up the capacity for it, it'll just naturally hang on to that. Okay. Just gently close your eyes. Any distractions, acknowledge it, and then bring yourself back to the meditation. Relax the face. Smile from the heart. Heart is number one. Just let the lower belly, that whole area go as you breathe, the abdominals. Just let it relax. Okay, just gently open your eyes when you're ready. Rub your hands. Yeah. So hopefully I have sound. The last Sunday I did, I'm taking a break from my Sunday classes. The last one I said, oh, wait, let me check my phone. Oh, it would be so bad if I don't have audio again, right? So when I went at the end of class, when I went to turn off my microphone, the microphone was already off. Like, So video and zero sound. I must have at least 5 of those on my computer. Like just So yeah, if you remember, watch for today's one, right? Because I don't know how I'm going to put the title on. I'm not going to put exactly what's on it. It might be in there in the description, but you kind of mark today's class, right? Because it had plenty stuff, yeah. Had the I do 3. I think I had 3 different meditations to begin the class, right? 3 different Qigong meditations, and just ran through the set and talked about the story, right? The story of it. Right? Never talked about martial arts in it, right? But that's in the martial arts. In there. Okay. All right. Okay, brush the scalp. Yeah. And then tap the head. Tap the head, wake up. Make sure everything and back to the back. Okay, then pull the muscle away from the spine. Turn the head. And tap. Okay. Yeah, stand up. Tap the back. And the whole leg. The whole leg. Yeah, pick the knee up. Pick the knee up. Just kind of walk in place. Yeah, shake the hands out. Yeah, pick the knee up high. Yeah. And then just tap. Yeah, relax here, just tap. Yeah, relax here, just tap. Yeah. You come up, breathe in and out. Yeah. Breathe in and out. So you get the whole body. Let this fold. Right? Let it go. As you come down, just let it fold. Just let it go. Yeah. You let it go, you can feel your whole weight just drop. That's what you want. Okay. As you exhale, you think of the application of fall prevention. So as you're coming down, you think, oh, I'm unsteady. If I do this, everything just sinks. You let go of the bottom of your feet. You have to let this go. Don't hold, don't catch yourself. Just and then yeah. So as you're coming down, yeah. If you want, you can rest your hand here. That helps to stabilize. Yeah. And then just wait. Take your time. Yeah. One more time. And and then just wait. That second, third breath of waiting is really important for the fall prevention. Because we panic, right? We catch ourselves. As we catch ourselves, catch ourselves again, right? And we try to do things instead of just and wait, right? Wait, relax, and then you can see the situation, right? And then like, okay, yeah. How many times, right? You fall in, or somebody falling, and then you try to get up right away, and then grab something or grab somebody, and everybody falls, right? Just wait. Then somebody helping you, right? Then they can get in position too, right? In the right position and stabilize. And then you can relax. Everybody's relaxed. Okay.
Wait to catch yourself before you hit back.
I did this once, and then I didn't create it, but mine is the method is to catch yourself. It's based on this letting go, yeah. But I think you have to bring in, right? You have to understand what it feels like to fall, right? So you recognize the feeling, and you don't know what that falling feeling is when you're out of balance. You're falling, you realize I'm falling, now you're too late. So to me, it's the method to catch yourself is to step forward and dropping in place. Yeah, so you step forward and drop in place. Yeah. So instead of just trying to drop here, right? When you step forward, right? Now you widen your base, right? You can anchor, you can sink, right? And you can stabilize. So to get here, right, is to me is like right? Let go first. So first you have to learn to let go, and wait, right? Because you can feel that first let go. You feel the tension in your legs, your thighs, everything, right? So you have to let go again. So that's anxiety, right? The first let go, you can feel your feet tense, right? But if you wait and you feel, oh, wait, now, right? Then everything sinks right into place. It's stable. Right? So first is here, right? Right? And then learn to step. Right? I can't remember the exact order I did it. And then you build up to, yeah.
It happens so fast.
Yeah, so then you have to build up, right? So it's like any other exercise, right? So then you build up to like step, right? And then you got to do 2 feet, of course, step, right? So you're teaching your body what to do, how to react, right? And then slowly what you start doing is you start leaning, right? And you wait. And you're listening for that feeling like, oh, right? You're teaching yourself, oh, I'm falling, I better step, right? And then the final,
Hers was different because we're going to a hotel, there's a curve, and she didn't see the curve, so she fell
step back, yeah? Yeah, so you can see you have to do all angles, right? So you think the same thing, yeah, awareness. Right? But the final step, for a talk about that, would be all the way where you have to, right? Right. So you slowly build up. Like if I actually created this as a training session, the last one would be like, oh, I have to go, right? So
going back.
yeah, no, I mean, but the first one, because that feeling like, oh, yeah, like I'm falling, I have to catch myself, right? But hopefully what happens is, as soon as you feel that, you step.
I let myself go.
Yeah. So the stepping back, right? That probably comes with the walking, right? So learning how to, yeah. But it's the same thing, right? If you do this, right? You have to practice. Like, oh, so that's probably same thing. It's a shuffle. So with this one, the front foot steps and you shuffle. This one's like, oh, I catch myself, right? It still has that crumble. Because if you don't crumple, right? If I'm coming back like, oh, right, I'm going to hit the back, right? But if I crumple, right, then I have a chance to catch myself. Yeah. So it goes back to, and that's why that feeling of understanding how to let this go first. Instead of teaching this form like, oh, okay, do that, right? No, you gotta learn this first. And as you build every step into it, right? Because you're making the form more extreme. This is the important part, this fold, letting go. Yeah?
Okay,
so like you step back, take 1 foot back, right? And you lean, right? Like, oh, you're gonna hear, and then you feel like, oh, there's something, right? You crumple, you fold all the way, this way. Yeah. Now your weight went back to the front. Yeah. 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 So same thing, right? Like, oh, if I do this, if I just crumple, as opposed to like, oh, if I reach, it's not crumpling, right? Now I throw in my energy all over the place. But what I want is my energy to go straight down, to minimize. Yeah. That's the fight or flight. Fight or flight is this, right? So going back, oh, fight or flight is like this, right? But if we could teach ourselves to like, oh, just do that. Yeah. No, so you do within your limit.
Yeah.
But see, if you're worried about your knees, then that creates the tension, right? So you have to practice. If I can only let go to here, the thing is I still let go, right? I still let go, everything drops down. Yeah. And then the way I did it with a couple people one time, I put all the cushions, and these 2 women actually practiced. I had them practice doing this. They practiced going down, but I had the cushion, right? Yeah. So, I mean, if you want something like that, we can do that separately.
Yeah.
I've kind of forgotten, but that's my concept. I'm not going to teach you how to fall and roll. I teach you how to crumple and then build in
And to get up.
that habit.
Afterwards have to get up.
Yeah, see, if you splayed, cannot get up, right? But if you come down here, you can let yourself down easy.
Yeah.
You can see the points.
I can get up without knees.
Yeah.
I protest at each one.
But, and that's the other thing, right? Like, if you insist on getting up by yourself, that can make you fall.
But it's the only way I can get up.
No, but see, that's what I'm saying is.
If somebody comes to help me, it's.
No, but that's just what you have to let go. Right? Because you have to let go of that. Like, I have to get up, right? Like, if you have a hard time getting up, you have a hard time getting up. So, if you're in an uncomfortable position, then you're going to have a hard time getting up, right? So if you need to rest first, oh, rest, yeah, wait, okay, what can we do, right? Okay, do this. Maybe I can put something underneath, right? And we can get you up properly, and maybe get you up on something low first, and then in there, yeah. But if you're like, oh, I gotta get up, right? That's all that, yeah. So it's like any other art, right? Like to get to here, right? You might have to practice, right? You got to practice here. Okay, what's the next stage? What's the next stage? Right? Hundreds, thousands of times, right? Until somebody pushed you, right? And then you just, instead of like, you just, okay, what you doing? Right? Even at that, right? You have to have somebody, okay. Yeah. So you feel, because the first time somebody touches you, the body, always. Yeah, always. I don't care if it's soft, gentle, or it's hard training. Yeah. It's always like this, right? But then, 1,000 times later, you're a little bit more relaxed, right? Then you go to the parts where you're so relaxed, you get hit and like, oh, I gotta wake up, right? Like, that balance between alertness and relax, yeah. So, yeah, but that's my thing. You have to learn how to crumple. Let this go, right? This is everything I'm teaching, right? Same thing here. Yeah, that's where it comes from. Yeah. Okay. Right hand, left hand. Thank you.